of season 1. At the end of season 1.
Okay.
So while Dashi's off using the restroom, I've been watching. You know, I in the background while I'm writing and I'm doing work, I listen to EFAP. Well, mostly any kind of podcast. And Fatman, it's very interesting. And my head perked because I was just watching the episode where someone sent a super chat in asking Mulder to debate you. And he seems very he is mostly just kind of confused about your animosity towards him, or at least your the weird spat you guys had.
Well,
he was confused by it, and he's like,
well, my animosity towards him is that he's like a twat basket on Twitter. His content is just really like poorly written. That is, until I saw his fucking Star Wars video, man. That's just like, how do you spend an hour, like, decrying the concept of subjectivity, and then your, like, complaints about a movie, you're like, I would have preferred if it was a different movie. Like, what? It's objectively bad that this movie didn't tell the story I wanted it to tell.
I honestly think you should,
dude, come on.
He goes very in depth about his process for the writing, and it makes a lot of sense. Because like the thing is, he delineates very clearly when he's making an objective statement and when he's, or an objective opinion versus a subjective opinion. He kind of delineates the
objective opinion.
Yes, that's what he calls it. I think it's a weird statement, but it's an opinion that he tries to base upon factual information, as opposed to personal preference.
Yeah, I think
that's if you're not basing an opinion on something, that's
okay. Well, the example
what the fuck is he talking about?
He used is, my opinion is that the temperature of the room is 30 degrees Celsius. However, his thermometer is broken, and he is unaware of that fact. So his opinion, while factually true by his knowledge, while his opinion, while objective, is factually false. He is making an opinion with bad information. It's very interesting.
Does this person not understand what the word guess means? A guess isn't an opinion.
Because if you are unaware that the thermometer is broken, then you would think that it's going to be the temperature set on the thermometer, typically, unless it is a radically different temperature.
That's funny as hell. Is he like?
I'm probably doing this a whole disservice, man. But honestly, I think the problem is
like
you both.
I can never tell if he's joking, and I honestly I hope he's joking a lot of the time. But like in his like tweets back and forth with H Bomber Guy, he's said like, oh, it's my opinion that fire burns flesh, and I'm like, what? Like he's a silly guy who doesn't present himself as a silly guy.
I mean, it depends what you're taking. Like, okay, are you talking about? You're talking about his not his unbridled rages at all. You're not talking about those at all, right?
No. I'm talking about his Twitter persona. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I don't really care about his content besides the ones that I've seen. Like talking to him, I mean, trying to objectively quantify artistic quality is ridiculous.
He disagrees with that. He heavily disagrees with that. I can't remember
then let him.
That's where I think you guys can have a very interesting debate. Because do you believe there's an objective?
No, because there's no debate to have. If you think there are objective standards of quality, if you think there are objective standards of quality, you're just incorrect.
Yeah.
What makes Ruby shit?
Is Fatman echoing?
Am I echoing?
We're echoing in Raymond's.
Really?
Like when we light up, Raymond lights up too. Yeah.
Am I echoing?
Are you echoing? I think so.
Not anymore. No, it's
Not
stopped
anymore.
now.
Okay.
Oh no, there it is. Wait, well listen.
How?
Let's see.
I don't know.
I'm gonna talk and like I'm gonna keep talking, but see how Raymond's is still on? You hear me?
Yeah.
How about now?
Let's see.
Hello?
I'm gonna keep talking.
What?
I hear myself.
A little bit. Huh.
It's not like hugely like.
I
but
don't
it's
know
there.
where that's getting the information from because I'm wearing headphones.
Maybe your headphones are loud.
Are your headphones really loud?
All right, someone say something.
Hello?
Yeah, I didn't do it that time.
Yeah, I think your headphones are just
Yeah, you
really
fixed it
loud.
now.
This is why I always have my headphones like turned down very low. That and I also get
Weird.
sensory
Yeah.
overload
Okay.
when it's not that way.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Either my mic is
Yeah.
being very sensitive. I don't know. Anyway, I honestly think that.
But okay. You asked what makes Ruby garbage, and it's my opinion on what I value. There are people, tons of people, I think one of them is in this very call,
of
that
them.
like Ruby a lot, and it's good to them. Because we value different things.
We sure do.
Yes.
You see, I think
So-
he brought up because he brought up the everything is subjective argument. Like they hate that argument, but I think you're coming at it from a
Because it's true.
Well,
Okay.
there's quantitative statements and there's qualitative statements. A quantitative statement would be something, going back to Ruby and got an objective problem, the fact that aura is described in different ways that are mutually exclusive. That is a
And that's-
quantitative statement. You could say that like in volume 2 aura was passive, in volume 4 or 5 onward it's active. That's a quantitative statement, and if you think that's a problem, then that's a qualitative statement. That's a qualitative statement based on a quantitative fact. Now for like
But
for
that's
someone
still
who doesn't like
something
really
you
care-
value.
Yeah, for someone who doesn't
Yeah.
care about retcons, like I can kind of take it or
You
leave
see,
it. I'm
I
like,
think
yeah, it was
this is
better.
where
It's
the
better now than
discrepancy
it was in
comes
volume
from.
2.
is that
Okay.
that might be the debate you two need to have, because it might be the argument of, well, you or him care about different things in that regard. But I don't think he's wrong trying to argue from an objective standpoint, because objective I believe means based on fact, if I believe correctly. Okay, we're having debate.
Okay, hold on. He thinks The Last Jedi is a bad movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he spent 11 hours talking about it. He must think it's bad. Okay. A purely objective, inarguable fact, that one shot in that movie was in focus, right? And being in focus is a good thing, therefore the movie is good. Right? I've made an objective, factually accurate argument for why the movie is good.
That's a fair argument. That is a fair. You would actually argue that's a fair argument, but it is lacking supplementary information that is based upon.
But
one
what
data
what
point
what does he value as supplementary? Like, see, he's
Okay,
making
I'm speaking on
he's
behalf of
saying
him. I
these
don't
are the
want to be.
factual.
I don't want to be speaking.
Yeah,
on behalf of
okay.
him. I don't think it's fair.
All right,
I honestly,
yeah.
Save it for your debates. I honestly think it'd be more interesting.
No,
to be
yeah,
part
okay.
of the debate with it.
The reason I don't want to debate him is because he is setting the terms of what it means to be right. Like, the objective opinion is his one, and he is going in so that anyone trying to argue against him is automatically wrong. He's like, my opinion, he uses the term like the robot, correct? Like if
Okay,
a robot
that's-
reviewed this, it would give it...
That's supposed to be a self-check. He actually just went into that on the most recent EFAP, where the entire idea is you have to bounce your own subjective opinion off of that. Okay, I'm going to misrepresent it, because he talked about how so many people took that the wrong way. He
I guess
specifically
it's
went into it.
kind of hard to take whatever way he's thinking makes him come out on top.
Honestly, I think you should watch the EFAPs.
Yeah.
I think he goes into a lot of detail about those things. Either that, or the people he's fighting against are just articulating their points wrong.
Yeah, because like
That
in his Star Wars video, he got Patrick Willems. He got a Patrick Willems video where he wrote on a big old piece of cardboard, "This is a movie about space wizards for children," and he's like, "That's he's using a subjective viewpoint, whereas his viewpoint of the things he prefers is the objective one. When it's like, he doesn't understand that his viewpoint is just as subjective. Like, the things he values, they don't have real value. They only have value to him. There's no real value. So if you want to watch this as a movie about space wizards for children, then Patrick Willems is being objective. And if you want to watch it as whatever Mahler likes, the consistency of writing, or the, like, he also likes the no. The characters making bad decisions. Yeah.
I'm severe.
No, you're giving me plenty of time to find out what to eat for dinner, so I'm sitting here thinking.
Yeah, Dash is just over here like, yeah, okay.
I
Yeah.
go like cutting out Dashy on that. And we're running up against an hour, so we should probably start watching DBZ Bridge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Make
at
your
0-0.
damn Mahler video
Yeah.
already. I want to see this debate, motherfucker. I want to see this argument. Oh.
All right.
0-0.
All right, here we go. Episode 4. Here we go.